Hi, this is Deborah from dinglefoot.com, and this week I want to show you how to take your perfect pearls and make your own kind of shimmer mist for your projects. So, you will need perfect pearls. I'm going to be using metallics today. You also need a mini mister to put your little mix in so you can spray it on your projects. And you will need a Ranger Distress re-inker. So I have dried marigold today, and I think I'm going to use perfect gold in my shimmer mist. And you also need some water. You could use some kind of little scoop or dipper to put your powder into your little mini mister, but I'm just going to use my paintbrush. And then make sure you grab a piece of paper that you can spray with your mist after you've made it and write on what recipe you used. So I would write dried marigold / perfect gold. So if I really love it, when I run out, I can make it again. And with 24 of the perfect pearls colors and 36 of the re-inkers, you're probably not going to run out of options anytime soon. So make sure you do write it down, because it's really hard to duplicate it if you've forgotten what you've done. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to you always tap down your perfect pearls in case they're sticking to the top. You don't want them to spill out everywhere. Just going to grab some on my paintbrush. Okay, and this is up to you how much you put in. Some people have a specific recipe. Just make sure you know kind of what you put in there, because you don't want to get confused later. I like mine really shimmery, so I'm going to put a couple dips of that in there. Then I'm going to take my re-inker and make sure you squeeze up one whole dropper full. So you can see that's nice and full. Then I'm also going to drop that right into my mini mister. Okay, and then all we do is take water and just fill it up, but you don't want to fill it up the whole way, because as you know, if you've used Glimmer mist before, it settles to the bottom, so you need some room to shake it up, and you need room for your little sprayer to go in the top. So we're just gonna give this a little bit of water here. This little pitcher is actually from my little steam cleaner I have, so it works just perfect. I'm only gonna fill it up about there. I think this is gonna be a really pretty color with the orange and the gold in there. Take my little cap off there, and I'm going to give it a good shake because I want to get that all mixed around. You can see it sitting on the bottom there. I probably shouldn't have put it in first, but it will mix around just fine. I'm going to shake it a little bit. Then we're going to give it a whirl and see how it looks on our project. So let's see what we got here. And of course, with your own mist, you can put it as heavy or as light as you want. I'm going to take my heat tool and just dry it to see what I came up with. Okay, that is just beautiful. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the camera or not, but it has just a really nice subtle shimmer to it. And that is the way you make your own Glimmer mist. And of course, if you have a re-inker like this and the perfect pearls powder, it's going to make a ton of any kind of Glimmer mist that you like. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.